and developing economies facing the largest increases in energy demand. Can these economies follow the same pace of change as developed countries, do you think?
I think the developing countries can actually create a better set of outcomes, and India is leading that today. Even if you look at renewable energy, India is putting in 500 gigawatt of renewable energy by 2030. The beauty there is that the cost of solar energy in India is far lower than traditional energy. And we've run a solar business, and we're moving all our plants now with captive solar energy. We can set up a captive plant in one part of the country and have it transmit over the grid wherever you want. And it's a 30 to 40% saving in energy. So it's a no-brainer. Coming back to what you said earlier, for companies to come in and do that. So I think emerging countries are going to, in some ways, show the way and rewrite the rules in terms of how energy can be used. But if we go back to the earlier discussion, this is not, in my view, about regulatory. I do agree that standards will help, and especially air conditioners is a great example. But this is a very different problem than what we see in the rest of energy issues. The reason for that is, one, everyone agrees that we'd love to spend less energy to produce the same set of things. There is no debate on that. That makes us more competitive, that's commercial for us, etc. The question is how. And here I go back to my earlier point, which is there is no easy answer. So it's not for CEOs to come in and say, I'm going to focus on this one project, make this project work, and that's my solution. Right? It's about getting the entire organization committed to it, because that's where the results are going to come. And unless that culture change is driven across the organization, I go back to what Bob was saying about best practice sharing and show them, here are things that you can do. Right? That's where the difficulty comes in. Right? There isn't something I can show in the next 3 months that I've got an answer on this, I've solved this problem. Right? It's a long-term problem we have to solve.